1M1B Rural Tourism for Social Volunteering Program was developed for the doers, the change makers, the believers, the people who want to travel and make a difference while they are at it, for people who want to make a difference and also have some fun while they are at it. It is a program to promote socially responsible tourism, where 1M1B selects volunteers from the city and takes them on an itinerary-based planned trip to a region where they get involved with the 1M1B social projects in the region. This trip is structured in a way to include volunteering stints as well as leisure activities authentic to the region. In other words, in the first half of the trip, the volunteers give to the region. In the second half, the region gives back to them in the form of experiences. The program was initiated in March of 2016 for the 1M1B Micro Accelerator in Uttarakhand. The first volunteer contingent left for the town of Kashi in the first week of March and became a part of diverse volunteering sessions with the kids of Saraswati Vidya Mandir School in the flood-affected village of Devali Bhanigram. The kids were made privy to poetry and story writing sessions as part of an English improvement feat. They were given a quiz-based session for general knowledge that finds use in major competitive examinations. They were given a design session to teach about basic knowledge of shapes. And finally, they were trained in street play to engage in community engagement about 1M1B telemedicine services in the area. The next volunteering trip in the month of May to June was integrated further into the volunteering role and went a step ahead by aiding the business models of the 1M1B Micro Accelerator in Uttarakhand to become sustainable. Two major volunteering sessions were held. The first session, founded on the knowledge that the region, being a place of religious importance, sees tourist influx that it is inequipped to handle both administratively and habitually. The tourists dispose of non-biodegradable waste products like cans and plastic bottles on a regular basis, which leads to clogging of water bodies in the region. The volunteers tutored the kids on how to utilize non-biodegradable waste products found in the environment around them and mold them into useful products through art and craft. The second session was an integration with the 1M1B Telemedicine Center and was structured as a street play session where the kids were given performance training and voice modulation training through basic exercises and imparted skills on how to develop a script and a street play on the whole. They were then trained to enact a street play on 1M1B telemedicine services in the area and on the issue of health awareness in general. This street play was then performed in the main market of Kashi with a no objection certificate from the local Thana. With a trained team of local kids that have learned the art of street play making and performing, it becomes easier for the local 1M1B telemedicine center staff to run time-to-time community awareness and mobilization initiatives to spread health awareness in the region, even with the absence of external aid in doing so.
Kashi and becoming a part of the thought that finds its root in the belief that a life in some corner of the world can be improved through combined efforts was my best decision of this year. I had this idea that we live in a society for a purpose, so that we can because apparently then only we have the power and the capability to make a difference. But being a part of this volunteering trip of 1 million for 1 billion, I learned that even as a student, whatever little I know, that can be channelized to those who are unaware of it, and I can contribute my bit even if I'm not a graduate or I'm not earning.
When I was asked to join this trip, I had very little expectations of what I'd be able to teach there, because I didn't know how to impart the skills that I have, teaching kids about poetry and language and literature. But when I went there, I was so overwhelmed by the response, because I learned a lot. And I think all you need to do is then open windows to something, and the light was very big, and these kids are so brilliant, and they catch on, they snatch to play with it and create wonders.
The Rural Tourism for Social Volunteering program has the bigger objective to pair social work with tourism into socially responsible tourism, and to give people the opportunity to impact areas much farther away from home. It aims to inculcate a belief that wherever you go, to far off land with a beautiful natural landscape and so much soul to give away to those who stop by, you can help. You can help fall in love with a place and its people, and you can make it better with your little efforts. Because people and places have a way of giving back. They will leave you changed, with experiences and stories to tell about how once you treaded those lands that now prosper so much more. And that is when you will know that people and places have a way to give back. They always give back.